Let's go. All right, family. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know how we drop it over here. If you're feeling the frequency and the energy of General Sabra Seti, you should become a member. The link is right down in the video description in the chat room. Click that link, join. You'll get an introduction video rundown on the memberships. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. But even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sabra Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com online marketplace. 25% off selected items at this time. Official General Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, queens, and the children. African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Get on over there, get you something nice, save, shop and save and shop. Get you something nice, get a discount. 25% off GeneralKingSeti.com. Pull the fire alarm with what we talking about, GeneralSeti.com. Seti University, over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, all the subject that you know and love from the general, not only presentations from the general as the lead teacher, but supplemental and very monumental and very instrumental documentaries, research information, and lectures from the master teacher. So get on over there, check it out. All you have to do is go look. I guarantee you, you're going to love it. You're not going to find nothing like that nowhere on the planet. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. Pull the Seti, keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams. We talking about even the expose I'm doing on these, these wicked ass niggas. And, I have to take it up a notch on Patreon. I can't do it out here, you see, because these niggas is going to lose their mind. And so we have to take it to a platform where we can do it like we need to do it and weed out, the weak. And so get on over there to my Patreon. I got fire over there on this subject, revealing receipts, and you need that because we are in a serious situation. You need to know what's going on. You need to know how to deal with this situation. And it's bigger than what we think. You see? So General Seti, Patreon, get over there immediately. Run. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You don't gotta agree, but be respectful. All right? Now, it has come to my life as the dominoes fall about so many, and I got to be real. Now they say, I just recently heard that the brother Rashad Jamal was also convicted of, child violations. Okay. Now, from my understanding, the brother pled not guilty. Okay. He pled not guilty. But they found him guilty. Okay. And so, at least there. But that, I have to look into this. Because it seemed to be, to me, and you know what? I'm willing to stand on it. Because sometimes you have to make, assumptions. You see, to get to where you're going. You see, you're looking for facts. But sometimes you have to make an assumption. And you ain't got to necessarily say this is my end, but I'm going to start here. I'm going to start to look. You see, I'm not going to necessarily convict anybody. But I cannot, you see, for 1 second, not see a current running through these niggas. You see, I see a current running through these niggas. Okay? It's not funny, but it's like, you know, why I'm laughing is the fact that somehow niggas act like they don't see it. It's not a laugh of joy. It's like, who the fuck do you think you fooling, nigga? You know, who the fuck do you think you fooling? You know, I see all these niggas, demigods. You know, demigods. Ain't nothing wrong with being a god. We understand that in the concept, what that means. But some of you niggas actually believe, you know, these motherfuckers just like, you know, just descended out of the motherfucking sky. Yeah. Just descended out of the motherfucking sky. You know, come to earth and have jurisdiction over us earthling niggas. You see, they got jurisdiction over us earthling niggas. Now, with this nigga Nature Boy, I heard the shit out of this nigga's mouth. I'm like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? This nigga say he walking around butt naked. Amongst the children. Listen here. Listen here, motherfucker. This is 2023. Nigga. Okay? This is 2023 or whatever fucking year, nigga. It wasn't far too long. Nigga. We ain't in no motherfucking bush, nigga. And I understand that that's in its place in its motherfucking time. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? You walking around, nigga? That's what I'm talking about. Nigga, you don't airplay. Airplay. Who gave this nigga airplay? When did that nigga say that? And check all these motherfucking videos out here. When did this nigga get airplay? I wouldn't even communicate with a nigga that says some shit like that. Nigga, what? See, and a lot of people want to say these niggas, listen, and a lot of people is speaking up for each one of these niggas. But for me, who is speaking up for the children? You mean to tell me y'all could believe that children who just want to play? When we talk about children, I see children, my children, they just playing. They play all day. That's all their children want to do. Play, watch TV, cartoons, video games. That's what they do. They ain't thinking about no sick shit. You see what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about no sick shit. They not just gonna up and motherfucking create no garbage out of no motherfucking where. Like that. You see what I'm saying? It's something, and we got to understand, because niggas is in denial about that. Just like not long ago, which I could not believe. I'm like, damn, this sick nigga mad because the woman don't want to be with him no more. Took the girl's daughter. Killed. I mean, you took the girl's life. You see, these niggas is crazy. So you know what? I'm sick of motherfuckers always acting like niggas is, somehow the white man is just throwing charges on everybody. As if we don't see niggas down in our neighborhood every day doing sick ass shit. And ain't nobody threw nothing on their ass. They did it. They guilty. But anytime we get up on the internet, man, that nigga, he ain't did nothing. Everybody innocent. Just like motherfucker in jail. Everybody innocent. I ain't did it. That's just like that's like by default. Motherfuckers say they ain't did it. You see? Do this nigga look like he with black power? I'm talking about this nigga with this Indian hat on his head. Chief piece of shit. Chief piece of shit. God, but damn, when the man pull up with them goddamn them AKs and them AR-15s, when they got ready to kick the motherfucker toe in, motherfucker laid, you God, motherfucker, zap a motherfucker. Don't be motherfucking fleeing now, nigga. You God, zap a nigga. Yeah, motherfucker, it's time for you to motherfucker lift up, nigga, and take off, nigga. Yeah, nigga, lift up and take off. See, we got to be real about this shit. You see, he's not a part of black power. You see, I didn't know much about the brother Rashad Jamal. I didn't know much about it. I see. I didn't take the time to watch none of it because I didn't study for so long. When I started seeing shit, crystals and shit, and listen, I'm not one who's not about, the crystals and this, that, and the third, but that's not my primary, you see, foundation. But I do deal with nature. You see, I do deal with that. I deal with the cosmos. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not no weirdo motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. You see, it got to be some foundation in what the fuck we doing. You understand? Some politics, some policy, some military training and shit like that. I'm not the, you niggas can keep your crystals. I'm gonna keep these pistols. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. Yeah, we can use some crystals. You understand what I'm saying? If we can put a laser beam on that motherfucker and put them on some pistols. You see what I'm saying? And yes, we do cleanse our spirit. We understand that. You see? But when we lose the foundation of community management, see, community management, you see, manhood based on defense. You niggas out here in the trees, swinging in the trees. You understand what I'm saying? With goddamn all type of stones on your head and shit. Swinging like y'all motherfucker Tarzan or some goddamn body. While they down here violating our community. That's not what I'm about. I'm not about no dumbass shit like that. Yes, I got all type of stones and crystals and you understand and this, that, and the third. Yeah, I got that. But these are an extension of who I am. They not my, I'm gonna live off of crystals and shit and this. I'm not living off of that. It's an extension of who I am. You understand what I'm saying? But we got community management. We got family management. You see that we got to tend to as brothers. You see, we got to fortify our community through military strategy, training. You see, we have to do that. We can't be out here, you understand what I'm saying, rolling in the fucking grass and shit. You see what I'm saying? And you know, doing obscure shit. That's an extension of who we are. You understand what I'm saying? That's an extension of who we are. But when you start getting motherfuckers that lose community management, you see, they lose, you understand what I'm saying, the defense of the nation. And when the nation is being pillaged and shit and this, that, and the third, we find grown ass niggas out in the woods and shit. Tree hugging and shit and all of this shit. Then nigga, you on some weirdo shit. You see, our community don't need that. They need some niggas in these goddamn communities ready to defend our families. Because obviously, we don't have that. We wouldn't have the type of tragedies that we got going on today. And every time we look up, we want to blame it on the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, and it's a lot to be blamed on his ass. Yes, it is. But then we got to look around and tell the truth that a lot of our own goddamn people is responsible for these heinous fucking crimes that are going on. We see it every day. Don't come up on this motherfucking internet and say every motherfucker got some shit thrown on them. Nigga, that's jailhouse shit. I ain't did shit. Well, what the fuck you in here for, nigga? Everybody in here innocent? Well, why everybody out here bleeding on the motherfucking street? Who did that? All these goddamn crimes going on in the goddamn community. Who did that? And so this video here is to make clarity. And the brother, like I say, I looked over the brother Rashad Jamal. I looked over his, and they claiming he did some crazy shit too. Let's just be real about it. They say I'll come back later on, but I read it, and I didn't want to, because I'll bring it up later on. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't want to, focus on him per se. You understand what I'm saying? Until I studied him, because as I was, bringing up information, his name just popped up. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you too, nigga? I'm just thinking, it's just like dominoes is falling. And I'm like, this nigga too? You know what I'm saying? And it's occurring. You understand what I'm saying? Where it almost looked damn near like the same tribe. You see, it ain't got nothing to do with black power. They say the brother Rashad is a new age. And that's what that is. I know what new age means. You an occultist. You see, and I deal with the occult. But it's only an extension or subject in which I deal. It's not my foundation. Black power is my foundation. You see what I'm saying? I'm not an occultist. Though I study and master the occult. You see, I'm not going to live like, I'm not going to be in here formulating spells and shit. Some people do it. I'm not going to do it per se. That's it. Whereas, you know, I'm not going to do that. Okay? This man sits on the internet and he does a lot of things that a lot of people, but that's not what I do. And I'm going to just say, and when I look at the craziness of these niggas that's doing all this sick shit, this is the current. You look at these niggas. Bring the videos up. Look at it for your goddamn self. These niggas ain't got nothing to do with black power at all. You see, but this is what people's is saying out there. They saying, oh, you know, nah, with like I said, with Rashad, they say new age. They was clear on that. Nature Boy is on some new age shit. He looked like he got a goddamn Indian hat on. So he must ascribe to some of the shit that the Aboriginal niggas agree with. Polight wasn't no black power. His motherfucking teacher was Malachi Z. York. And this nigga just say he agree with homosexuality. I ain't never heard not one of my teachers say they would at all ever even come close to saying some shit like that. So what it is that we see the Christian niggas. We see a lot of the Muslim niggas and Hebrew niggas and all this. See, and I like how comfortably niggas say conscious community as if they ass ain't in the conscious community. What is the conscious? It's a collage of a whole lot of niggas that come to a particular what is it? It's like a space and time. You see what I'm saying? It's like some, you know, where, you know, it's like a matrix and shit where motherfuckers come and they do all the say all the shit that they want. All type of motherfuckers exist in the conscious community. Ain't no motherfucking conscious community like it's one group and one some sets of rules and shit and this, that, and the third. But how they tried to pawn the conscious community off on the African-centered community. See, I see that shit. You know why? Because we've been kicking their ass. That's why. We've been kicking their ass with facts. And so many of these niggas out here then got that foot put off in their ass about their religion, about what they believe. They've been exposed. They see a way of pawning these niggas off on the black power community so they could say, you see what they said about Jesus? It's not true. You see what they say about Muhammad? It's not true. Yeah, you see what they say about us sick ass niggas out here in the street? They lying on us. Yeah, we see what you niggas trying to do, and you're not gonna get away with it. You're not gonna get away with it. We're gonna continue to expose you niggas. We're gonna expose what you're trying to do. You see, yeah, which you will not be successful in. And I say it again. When you talk about black power, for all you niggas that quote unquote use it and say black power, Malcolm X is the father of the modern black power movement. Not one of these niggas was a student of Malcolm X. Malcolm X was not an occultist. You see, Malcolm X taught nationalism. You understand what I'm saying? He taught the black man how to stand up and be responsible for his woman and his child and his community. He gave us a blueprint on how we could create our own nation. And none of this shit where he said, go off into the woods and hug trees and tie goddamn crystals to your forehead and swing from tree to tree. Nowhere did he say that. Okay, so if you are not a student of Malcolm X, Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakana, Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Amos Wilson, who wrote the book, The Blueprint for Black Power, Ashaka Musa Barrow Shango, you understand what I'm saying? And all the great, then you're not a member of Black Power, okay? And so all you lying ass motherfuckers out there that keep saying these niggas ain't have nothing whatsoever, not one of them, to do with Black Power, okay? Want to be clear about that. And we see that you are trying, you see, to blur the lines between us and you know what? You know what? There are those that are responsible for that, where people can't, because you allow motherfuckers to, show up all the time. You understand what I'm saying? A fucking cauldron of confusion to where people, they can't really see the beginning of the end. You see, you lead the debates and shit. You got an arena for that. But then you got your own temple where you doing work. You don't allow people to come into your temple and wipe their shitty shoes on our temple. It still got to be a clear distinction between us and everybody else, which was not made, because any and everybody can show up at any given time and have some say. You see, do their thing. You see, in the fact, a lot of fake ass niggas that claim they Black Power, that are not Black Power, allow these niggas to get a platform. And it was a lot of them. No one motherfucker. We ain't gonna, it wasn't no one motherfucker. Whole lot of motherfuckers did that. You see? Whole lot of motherfuckers did that. Because it's all about getting a couple dollars. Getting some motherfuckers to come out and, yeah, anybody can show up. Any kind of speakers can show up. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is what we have to deal with today. You see, so this particular video is to show that these niggas have nothing to do with Black Power at all. Okay, let's be clear. Once again, not one of these niggas teacher was Malcolm X, Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Marcus Garvey, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakana, Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Amos Wilson, Ashaka Musa Barrow Shango, Walter Williams, John G. Jackson, and so many others. So many other great teachers that brought, forth the ideology of Black Power. Not one of them. Not one of them. So quit spreading the lies. You see, they're not pro-Black. This nigga Polight walking around with white women. This nigga Nature Boy down there with white women. Now, I ain't going to say the brother Rashad, I believe he was married. But if you violating children, you're not my brother. I can tell you that. And I don't know, and I have to dig into that a little deeper. I had to dig into that one a little deeper. I didn't dig, and so I won't, but you've been convicted. And like I say, usually you didn't compromise. I'm not the one that's gonna fall for all that shit that everybody innocent. No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna particularly speak on that man's but you've been convicted. And most definitely, you understand what I'm saying? That is most definitely, a hideous crime. You understand, on children. So family, I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna get no mercy out of me. You can cry for any one of these niggas. I could give a fuck. I could care less. Okay? I'm about the children, first and foremost. You see, you niggas can fend for your motherfucking self. We got to, fuck you. Be a soldier, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Fend for your motherfucking self. The babies and the women should be protected at all times. You see, and ain't no way, you understand, you grown ass niggas is out here violate the babies and y'all niggas ain't threw a motherfucking pebble at this peckerwood. So at that point, I'm out. I'll be black later. I'm not letting up off of you niggas. All you had to ask me, Seti, when you coming up off these niggas. And you gonna find out that I'm not. I'm gonna stay on these niggas. My you nigga Timberlands, nigga. All you gonna see is Timberland prints all up and down these niggas back. Cause I'm gonna be on, I'm in chess. Cause that's how I'm stepping from now on. You see what I'm saying? It's time to clear the field. It's time to redeem ourselves. It's time to renew purpose. It's time to renew purpose. It's time to renew purpose. We didn't went astray from our teachers. It's time to renew purpose, reconnect with the ancestors, reconnect with our teachers, and fortify our spirits, our mind, you understand, and get back on the path of doing real fucking work. Real fucking work. This is what must be done. This is General Sarasu Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.